Testing, testing, 1, 2, 1, 2, testing, testing, 1, 2. Jim, we got audio. The working class hustlers of America. We're getting ready to start another one. And another one. All right, looks like we got 15 hustlers out here, so we need to make sure we hit that like button. It's gonna be a good show. Let's see, my girl Deborah, as usual, FBA BP 132. Thank you for showing up. This Go Pappy Go time. Jim, how's my audio? How's my music? Jim's my producer. Maureen Corona. Hey. Tony P. That's right. What's up to the working class hustlers of America? Ashes Ruby. Thank you for showing up. Hey, looks like my namesake is out there. Horace the Fourth. Thank you for showing up, son. Boy, look just like me too. I mean, look like I spit him out. Big YouTuber. The master designer. Trust me, we know it. Tech minimalist. Hey, you made it again. Thanks for showing up. Na, der hängt schon wieder. Nein, ein ganz netter Kerl. Gina. Hey, what's going on? Okay, looks like everybody got me. Got the music. Jim says we're doing all right. I got my green smoothie. Guys, if you're a working class hustler, you got to take care of your health. Without your health, all of this is for nothing. Drink your green smoothies. Drummer, what's up, man? Thanks for showing up. Oops. Excuse me. All right, guys. So we're going to get started here. Thank you so much. Oop, let me fix my screen here. Got to make sure we looking good. Let's see. That's a little bit better. All right. Something's peeking out in the corner there. I don't know what it is, but thank you so much for joining me on this wonderful day. I really want to thank you for attending. You could be doing anything, but you chose to spend your time with me. And even if you're just watching in the background, you're still helping the channel, guys. So I don't know if you're here unless you actually leave a comment, but I still appreciate it because you're helping give the channel the watch time that we need in order to promote the channel. And as you guys can see, we're getting closer to that 1,000. Last time I checked, I think we were at, I don't know, 940. Is that where we're at, Jim? So you guys know if we're connected, I got two phones. I got this one, I got that one. Right during the live stream, if you want to get at me, let me know. Hey, dummy, you're not showing your screen or whatever. If you got questions, anything, you know you can contact me. And speaking on that, if let me see, I'm looking for something here. Let's see, because I want to show you if we're not connected. I wanted to show you the see if I can get that for you. Yeah, so if you want to connect with me, you can text the words working class hustler to the number that you see on your screen, and it will go to me, no one else. And what I will do is respond asking you your name so that I can save you into my contacts. You will give me that, and then I will reply that we are officially connected. And then from there, you can start asking me all your questions, having me look at ASINs that you're not sure about. Incidentally, I do that. I just did that for a working class hustler. So if you got a product and you're not sure, you can text it to me and I'll look over it and let you know if I think it's okay. And no, I'm not going to jump on your listing. Trust me. I wouldn't do that to a hustler, number one. Number two, I don't want you going on and reverse searching my store. So you don't have to worry about that, but I would do that to help you out. We're having a gift card giveaway again, guys. We're having a gift card giveaway. Last week we gave away a gift card for Walmart. This week we're going to give away a gift card to Target. So listen to the robot. There's a robot in the chat with us. There's a working class hustler. It's a robot. Artificial intelligence is here, baby. So he'll be telling you different things. Follow him. And he'll be reminding you what to type in. And as a matter of fact, don't even wait. If you want to participate in the giveaway, follow the robot's instructions and go ahead and do it in that way. Even if you walk away or whatever, you're still entered. He won't let you have to have been active, like in here for at least 5 minutes, though, I think, to qualify. So don't wait. I want to say welcome to anyone that's new to the channel. Working class hustlers, you got people that come across this channel, however they come across it, live for the first time. And we may not know they're there because if they don't say anything, if they don't chat, we don't know. But if anybody wants to ask a question, there's no such thing as a wrong answer. Go ahead and ask. And the working class hustlers, myself and the working class hustlers, will help you out. My name is Horace, also known as La Machine. This channel is all about selling on Amazon. So if you're interested in making that money, why don't you go ahead and subscribe to the channel? While you're at it, click the bell notification so that you can be notified when we upload, which is every Thursday and every Friday. And then also we go live every Saturday. So that's what this is all about. Last week, speaking of the videos that we upload, last week we did a video on Keepa. So, and I was hoping that turned out okay, guys. For those that follow me, you know, I've never had a paid subscription to Keepa, is what I'm trying to say. I've been doing this long enough to where Keepa used to give all of the features for free. And by the time they decided we're no longer giving it for free, I didn't really need it anymore. But in order to continue teaching, in order to continue growing myself, I had to bite the bullet, buckle down, and pay for the subscription, because I can't teach what I don't know. And I can't teach what I can't show hands-on. And I thought you were worth it for me to spend the money. So hustlers, let me know what you think about that. I'm going to go to my chat real quick. Let me see if I can, I'm fooling around with some stuff here. So let's see, 99-cent store. Don't think we have that in the Midwest. Ghetto giveaway. Yes, that's the ghetto giveaway. That's what it is. Another Noch ein 500 Eier. Ja, ich glaube, du spinnst. Okay, let's see. Any other deals out there? I'm not sure what you mean, tech minimalist. Sometimes you gotta pay to play. Keep it $17 a month is worth it to me. Yeah, like I said, you guys see the numbers that I do. And, you know, I was doing fine without it. All of the data that I need, I can get other places. I did this for the working class hustlers, for the channel. I just thought it was worth it. I realized that's something that people are into. And in order to be a channel that's about selling on Amazon, I have to go over some of the most basic of tools that are out there. Keepa is fundamentally one of the basic tools that anybody would use. And there's a lot that you can do with that besides just looking at the charts. And that's why we're looking at making this a mini series, the same way we did with the Tactical Arbitrage series. There'll probably be a lightning course on Keepa. stuff like that. And hold on a second. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody before we move forward. Looks like Biz and Product Review says, what did you get? Okay, that might have been a chat between you guys, the working class hustlers. Looks like we're up to 22 viewers, but we only have 12 likes, guys. So please do the channel a solid. Go ahead and hit that like button, that thumbs up. And like magic, you'll see that number start to move. That's going to help the algorithms. And hold on a second. That's going to help the algorithms and help us get this channel out there. So the title of this live stream, Amazon FBA tutorial for beginners. Let's get into it. Most of you already know what Amazon FBA is all about, but we got to bring in more hustlers. We're growing the channel and all of us want to help out. This is a family affair, so we're going to get into it. So for those of you who might not know, if you just happen across this video, you could be watching the replay later. You can sell on Amazon, and that's what this channel is all about. FBA is an acronym that stands for Fulfilled by Amazon. That means you get to send your inventory into Amazon's various warehouses across the country, and they do all of the fulfillment, the picking, the packing, the returns, and everything like that. You pay for that, but you're getting so much value, and by you selling in that fashion, Amazon actually gives you a little bit of a boost in many cases, not always, but in many cases. And you get to focus on really growing the business and not so much on the picking and the packing. You know, that stuff is important, but that doesn't really grow your business. That's part of running your business. And you have to understand, on this channel, we go a little bit deeper than just telling you the basics of how to source. That is kind of like learning how to drive a car. Now you need a destination. Just knowing how to drive a car, that ain't good enough, because you could be going the wrong way down the street. Okay. Let's see. So I got some scans running. So what we're going to do, we're going to go through those scans. We're going to pick some winners. And guys, if you follow me, if you follow this channel, you know I don't just show things. When I say we're sourcing together, I mean we're sourcing together. How many times have I gone back and shown you the products that we sourced together? When we got off this live stream, I went and bought them, and then I sold every one. Does anybody remember that? So we're not doing this just to be doing this. This is your time, and we want to spend that together doing something productive. So let me go to my, before we move on, let me just go to my chat and make sure I don't miss anything. Hey, CJ Spino. Let me get my glasses. Hold on, guys. That's better. Man, Gina didn't waste no time. Deb didn't waste no time. I got people putting card in right off the bat. Purchased your course on Udemy, but have not started actually doing everything you taught yet. No problem. Hey, Sonia, thanks for joining. Let's see. One question that I was thinking about is how much Amazon charges you to store the merchandise that you send in. Do they charge? Actually, excuse me. That's a good question. We actually have a video about that. Why don't you get connected? If we're not connected, why don't you make sure you get connected with me, and you can text me, and then I'll text you. That way you don't have to look through, I don't know how many videos we got out there. We're probably up around 170 videos now. So you want to get connected, then I'll go ahead and just text you. We did a video that talks all about that. That's a very good question. Okay. Oh, Maureen is asking what course on Udemy. I do have a course that teaches Amazon on Udemy. It's very, very fundamental. I mean, it may be, I don't know. The course probably, I think it sells for $19.99, but Udemy usually marks it down. So you might pay $10, $12 for the course. It's good, but I'll be honest with you, if you already know this stuff, if you're a working class hustler, you probably don't need it. You may still want to invest in it because some people just like to invest in their education, and you never know what nugget you might get out of it for the cost of a dinner at a fast food restaurant. So that's what that's all about. If you go to udemy.com, type in what to sell on Amazon. That's the name of the course. I stayed up all night to think about that. And, oh, you're welcome. Biz and product reviews. So what else is going on? Oh, thank you. Tech Minimalist said he's brand new to Amazon and the course was good. I'm glad to hear that. We're actually working on a new one, but it's going to be big. So before we go any further, guys, we got to do what we always do. Let us say together. Hold on. If I can get it to work right. I might not be able to get it to work right. Hold on a second. Hang tough with me, hustlers. Okay. We're going to do a little bit of motivation here. If you can see that, it says, imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. That's by Albert Einstein. And that was shared to us by one of the original working class hustlers, Miss Sheila. Thank you so much for sharing that. Now, let me see if I can get the other thing going. Can you see that, working class hustlers? Repeat after me. Good things are supposed to happen to me. Say it again, working class hustlers, because we mean it. Good things are supposed to happen to me. And, you know, that is the mindset. That is the mantra. That is the approach that we take. And it's not over until you win. So here's what we're going to do, gang. We're going to get into it right now. Let's get rid of that. Whoever wants to connect, you're already connected. So we're going to go over to, actually, you know what? Before we do that, we're going to talk just a little bit more about what we do here for those that are new to this. Again, the title of this was Amazon FBA Tutorials for Beginners. So if you're a beginner, you have to understand what we do on this channel. We use what is called arbitrage. Arbitrage means you go out to a regular store and you buy products, usually at a discount, a lot of times on clearance, but whatever it is, you're looking for a product that you can buy at a store and you can sell on Amazon for a profit. And what you're going to learn real quick is that a lot of products will sell for much higher prices on Amazon for reasons we may not ever understand. Don't get caught up in it. Do not get into your feelings like, oh, why would somebody pay, $15 for a box of cereal when they could go right to the store that I go to and get it for $1? You can't think like that. You just have to know people do it. And that price difference in the market, that's where you make your money. Okay. So what we do on this channel is show you exactly how to do it. And, speaking on that Udemy course, that would really get you going because that shows you how to start the account and everything like that. So if you have questions, because I may not cover a lot of the basic stuff, if you have questions, go ahead and ask them. That way me and the working class hustlers can go ahead and show you what it's all about. And on that note, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at my account because I'm that transparent. So if you're new to this channel, you're going to learn real quick. I don't just talk this stuff. I show my numbers. And that way you have an idea of what you can realistically expect to do in revenue if you follow me, because success leaves clues. If you're not at my level and you adopt my thinking, my methods, my approach, you will at least get to my level. And then from there, you can move on or whatever, because I'm growing too. So if you start to get ahead of me, you need to pull me along. So let me show my screen. Let's see. Okay. So what we're looking at right now is inside of my account. So if you look, and you can see what we've sold so far. We've sold 23 units so far today. And in the last 7 days, we've sold 193 units for a little under 4,000. In the last 15 days, we've sold 353 units for a little bit over 7,000. And then if you see what we've done for the last 30 days, we've sold 704 units for $14,138.07. And we're going to go a little bit deeper into that. So what we're going to do, let's see here. We're going to look, oops, give me a second. We're going to go in and we're going to look at, so here you can see today, and you can see what we did yesterday. So we're already past what we did yesterday. You have to understand, guys, sales on Amazon are very dynamic, and that's the reason why I show you my numbers all the time. But if you look at where we were last year, you can see that we're growing as working class hustlers. I'm not a guru. I'm just a regular guy that decided to share my journey back in 2017. You can go back and watch those videos and see what's going on. I will tell you this though. Let me tell you something real quick, and then I'm going to go to the chat so I don't miss anybody. I'm not a guru now, but trust and believe, I'm not doing this just to get by. Someday, I probably will have the Ferrari in the mansion. Remember me, working class hustlers, when somebody tries to step up and say this dude is fake, you're going to be the one that says, I remember when we was working together. And guess what? If you're a working class hustler, here's the beauty. When I get my Ferrari, chances are you're going to have yours if that's what you want, because we're growing together. Isn't that wonderful? I don't just pop up out of nowhere and now you got to think, well, is this guy fake? No, you ain't got to wonder, am I fake? Because you see me now. Isn't that wonderful? Let me go to my, give me 1 second. Let me make sure I don't miss any of my chats that might be going on. Let's see. So Tech Minimalist got that Udemy course on sale. Okay. Khalid, when you ship to Amazon FBA, are you shipping your product to one location? No. Typically, they're going to divide it up among different warehouses because they're trying to service the customer quick. So if they have the product spread out, then they can get that product to the customer quicker. Now, there's some tricks that you can use depending on what software you use to prepare your shipment, because there are other softwares. I'm going to show you here in a minute one that I use, and you can try and keep your shipments going to one warehouse. But here's another caveat to that. Even when you ship all of your products to one warehouse, when it all gets there and gets inventory, typically, then Amazon goes, oh, well, you know what? Khalid sent 20 units to this warehouse. Well, let's send 5 here and 1 there and another 5 here, and nothing's available until we get everything across to our different warehouses. That's just something they do. It drives me nuts. But let's see. Tony says, I don't even question why someone would pay for my products. Oh, I see what you're saying. Exactly. You can't question it. You just gotta do what you do and know that it works. Let's see. Think big. That's right. All right. Hey, I appreciate that. 132. You got my back. I'm gonna need you. Hey, Tycoon. What's up, baby? Yeah, like Drummer said, if you can ship 20 of an item, you can ship to your local warehouse. But haven't you noticed that even when you do that, then they turn around and they start redirecting, and then you'll see that product when you look in your inventory, you'll see it in what they call transfer. Okay. Tone says 99% of his stuff goes to Hazleton. Yeah, most of mine goes there too. But then a lot of times, I'm telling you, they turn around and they divert it. Hey, my cousin's out there. What's going on, man? All right, thanks for showing up. Love you, man. Let's see. So how many warehouses? Oh my God, that's a good question. I don't know how many warehouses they have, but let me tell you like this. For the working class hustlers out there, if you've been following this channel, you know that I drive truck for a living. I drive locally, and I'm in the Carlisle, Pennsylvania area. Just in Carlisle, let's see, you got 1, 2, 3. There are 4 FBA warehouses just in Carlisle. And then I go to one in Lewisberry. So they're everywhere. I mean, they're just springing up everywhere. So I don't know how many. That's a good question. Thanks, man. Bless you too. All right, so let's get into, let's look at tactical arbitrage. And remember, if you got any questions, make sure you hit me with that. I'll be checking the chat. And if I don't, Jim's going to get on me and make sure I do. Make sure you hit the like button if you have not already. We want that number to go up. Hey, Lisa, thanks for coming out here. Let's see. Give me 1 second. And we're going to go back to my screen. And we're going to look at a little bit more of my numbers, and then we're going to get into a search, guys. So what we're going to do now, this was just today. We're going to take a look at year to date. And you can see what we did for the entire year last year. And now you can see where we are at this year. So we're doing what we want to do here. Although, if you look at my trend, if you follow here, you're looking at March, then April, then May, and you see a downward trend going. We're going to reverse that. Okay. Now this one is down, but that's only because we're talking just in August. So that's going to go back up. But I gotta tell you guys something that's going on with me and my Amazon business. And then see, that's the whole thing. I don't just teach this stuff, I do it. And let me just say this before I move on, because this is very important, guys. Once you learn the techniques, it's like anything else. Once you understand the techniques, you got this. And when I say you got it, I mean you got it. And the world opens up. In other words, once you have your business model set up, and you might be working like me, I'll sell anything that I can make at least a 20% return on investment. The world opens up. If it's a product that you're able to sell, you move in. If it's a product you cannot sell, you move out. And there's just so much you can do. And I tell you, your problem is not finding products. Your problem is quickly going to be not having enough capital to buy everything you want to buy. Another problem could be not having the storage. Some people live in apartments. Another could be you're only one person and you only have so much time. Those are good problems to have. But that capital, it's going to limit you. And that's what's been happening with me. I haven't even been sending in every week. I've kind of gone to every other week, because remember, Amazon is not a flipping business. It is a cash flow business. They pay out every 2 weeks. And the money that you're getting, you got to reinvest in the business. If you keep taking out money, but then again, sometimes you got to take out some money because you got to live. And this is a business. So you're trying to find your balance. And so what I'm in the process of doing, I'm actually, guys, for the most part, I stay in grocery and gourmet. I love it because those are replenishable products, but the margins tend to be slim. That's okay. But think about this for a second. I'm starting to get into other things that have higher margins, but then they cost more. But even if you end up with the same revenue, but half the work, you're still getting ahead, because by doing that, that's going to free up your time, which is your most valuable asset. Okay. So that's what's going on with me. But, you know, we're looking at these numbers and we're looking to see these numbers go up. Let me look at one more thing here. We're looking at, before we move on, there's one more thing I want to look at. We're going to look at a year. Now, if we go back a year, you're actually looking, that's going to take you into 2019, right? Because we're in August now. So you see what we did last August, and then September, and then October, it jumped to 13. November dropped down to 10. December, it went up to 14. I really didn't have a very exciting fourth quarter. I'm not one of the guys that really moves in on fourth quarter, and I probably should, because that's important. But you got to have the capital for that. So you see, you're going to be throttled back based on how much you're working with. Then we jumped to 12. Now we get into COVID. We went from 12.2 to 23.4. Now here's what you got to understand about that. This is the reason why you want to be doing the business. If you're on the fence, get in. If you're out here just to learn, that's fine. We want you here, even if you're just here because you want to be aware of what's going on. You love learning about opportunities, even if you don't want to actually get in. But if you're on the fence, get in. It's not about COVID. It's not about everything went up because of COVID. It's about, where were you when things went up? Were you positioned? Life is about positioning. So when you're in, see, this couldn't have happened. People, that was because of COVID. No, that was because of COVID and my positioning during COVID. You see? So if you're on the fence, get in, because there will be other things that come about. Now, of course, the next thing will be fourth quarter. If we don't get another wave, I had predicted that things would go crazy again with another COVID wave. That hasn't happened. But guess what? We still got fourth quarter coming. So basically, I'm getting 2 fourth quarters out of 1 year. So position yourself. In other words, get going. And then from there, we went 20, 18, 5, 15, 7, 15, 4. This one, we better see this go up. All right, guys. So let's look at chat, and then we're going to get in. Okay, let's see. And again, guys, you got to make sure that you subscribe. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification. Become a working class hustler today. So what we're going to talk about after I check my chat, we're going to go into a software called Tactical Arbitrage. This is, without a doubt, the most important tool that I use when it comes down to sourcing. And I'm going to just run over to my chat real quick. Let's see. Wow. Hey, my Uncle Carnell is out there. Love you, Unc. Tycoon says, so far this month, sales almost $8,000. That's what I'm talking about. Do you have a list of your courses and how much they cost? I only have one course. We're working on another one, but that course is at udemy.com. It's called What to Sell on Amazon. It is actually the highest rated course out there, and it's usually on sale, maybe $10 you'll pay for it. It's very basic, but all the reviews are good. Let's see. Yep. Drummer says, build that capital. Absolutely. Good question. Biz and Product Reviews is asking me, do I know why my numbers are going down? Yes. Number one, a lot of it had to do with COVID. And then, like I explained, number two, I'm being throttled based on how much capital I have to invest. And like I said, I'm in the process of actually changing the mix. In other words, the different categories that I'm in, the types of products that I'm selling. I'm looking, actually, we've already taken the steps to start getting into higher profit items. I'm ready for that now. And that's why I tell you, for those of you who don't know, you don't just come out to the Amazon platform and sell whatever you want. They're not going to allow that. You got to prove yourself. They'll let you in limited. That's what they call being gated. And over time, you'll get ungated. And there's ways to get ungated, but don't focus on getting ungated. Focus on selling what you can sell. In that time, you'll learn the business. In that time, you'll develop your business structure. In that time, you'll prove to Amazon that you are serious. Okay. And then when you're ready, by the time you start getting ungated, you'll be ready. You'll understand how to see a deal, how to act on the deal. The questions that you're going to have, well, how many should I order? This happened, so what should I do with that? Should I merchant fulfill? Blah, blah, blah. All of those, by the time you really start getting ungated in the sexy categories, the things that you really want to sell, you'll be ready for that. Because in the end, guys, it all comes down to that, being ready. The more money you have, the faster you can grow. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Jim said you can have the real course right here on this channel for free. Absolutely. If you're not subscribed to this channel, guys, if you're not going through, I don't know, Jim, how many videos do we have? If you're not subscribed to a channel that's putting out 2 uploads plus a live stream without fail every week, I can't tell you the last time we did not upload twice a week. We did not go live every Saturday. If you're not subscribed, you can't be serious about this, and I'm not saying you have to take action. Like I said, you may be just one that would rather learn opportunity than to be watching funny cat videos, than to be, on social media like Facebook and making funny faces on Snapchat. You may find it a better use of your time to just become aware of opportunities. But if you're not subscribed, we need to get you subscribed. And if you haven't hit that like button, we need to hit it, because I see 25 viewers and only 17 likes. Let's see. Back to school is delayed and Prime Day is scheduled for sometime in October. Also, we can send in multiples again. Thank you. See, that's a hustler for you right there. Thank you for letting us know, because America loves chocolate, guys. America loves candy. And all of that stuff is replenishable. Once you find one, you're just on and on. And I'm telling you, you're going to think to yourself, there's no way with all of these sellers out here that I'm going to have a product that I can have cornered, and it's going to happen. Among the thousands, probably tens of thousands, if not more, Amazon sellers out there, you will find that product that nobody else is on for reasons you may never understand, but you have to be out there. They call me La Machine because I'm out there. All right, let me see. Did you just Biz and Products Reviews just watched the funny rabbit video before this? Shame on you. All right, guys. Oh, I see the likes going up. Thanks. All right, so let's get in. We're going to go over to Drummer says chocolate equals cash. Man, this is so much fun. Thank you so much for coming out here, guys. On that note, let's get into tactical arbitrage. So check this out. Okay, so when you go to tacticalarbitrage.com, this is what the software looks like. If you're not familiar with it, when you're doing arbitrage, there's retail arbitrage where you physically walk into a store and you just start scanning. You can do it right from your phone. When you have a seller account, Amazon gives you an app and it has a function that allows you to scan a UPC code or a barcode right off the product. Your screen will populate with the data on that product, and you can start making your decisions, and you'll be looking at things that you might not understand yet, like sales rank and stuff. But that's retail arbitrage. Online arbitrage is what we're going to look at right now, because we're at home using the power of the internet. See, we're in the 21st century, baby, and the working class hustlers act like it. So watch what we do here. This software, it costs money and they don't charge enough. But for your monthly, and this is the package you're mostly likely going to take, but if you come to tacticalarbitrage.com, you can see by the check marks what you get. I have the full suite, but I'm a little bit more advanced, and trust me, I really don't even need it. I really don't. Most of this stuff I don't even use, but I'm kind of like a software junkie. I like that kind of stuff. So if you get this, it's going to cost you $89 a month. You don't want to get it if you don't know what you're doing, because as you can see in a minute here, there's a lot of bells, switches, buttons. If you don't know what you're doing, you're going to waste your free trial. Now, if you look over here, you can, if I move my big head out of the way, hold on a second. Hold on, let me get my big head out of the way. Okay, so here you can see you get a free 7-day trial. I'm telling you, don't do that, because we have a link down in the description where you can get a 10-day free trial. And before you even do that, we wanted to make sure that you got the most out of the 10 days. So we put together what's called the lightning course. That's also down in the description. In 10 minutes, you're off to the races. Imagine this, hustlers, imagine this. If you don't know this software and you take the 10-day free trial because you use my affiliate link down in the description, imagine already knowing how to use the software, so that in that 10 days, you've already paid for the price of your monthly subscription. Okay, the hustlers will tell you, if you're going to pay $89 a month for this, hustlers, tell them in the chat, is it possible within 10 days to make that money? So that means you get the free trial, and the first month you pretty much got paid for itself, because you used the software to pay for the software. Guys, are you following me? Tell them, hustlers, tell them, because they don't know. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go into the member access. And this is just the basic screen. There's nothing here that you really need, but we got 4 active searches going right now. And these are the different things. So you can see I can do product searches. I can do Amazon flips. That's where you buy on Amazon, you turn right around and sell on Amazon. There's a lot of money in that because a lot of people don't do it, including me. But if that's something you want to get into, you can get that. Reverse search, that's really, really good. Product search, you tell the software, hey, search this store. It could be Target, it could be Best Buy. Reverse search says, don't search a site. You give me the best selling products. You go tell me what are the top selling products in a particular category. You show me the sites that show those products where I can make money. And let me show you what I mean. We're going to go into product search. We're going to look at the different websites that you can have the software search. And I'm just scrolling and I'm just scrolling. Look at that. Look at all of these sites. You can tell the software, search this site. Look in this category. Find me deals. I want to make this amount of money, dollar amount. I want this return on investment. I want these profit margins. I want this many. I only want products that sell this many a month. That way I know this product is going to move. I want this product. I don't want to be on if Amazon is on. I don't care if Amazon is on. I mean, there's just so many things that you can do. And we're just scrolling. And we're just scrolling. You could even search eBay if you were into that. I'm not, but I mean, look at all of these sites. Fisher Price, Fish Pond, GNC, Hot Topic. Actually, there's some good stuff out there. Hockey Monkey, whatever it may be. And I'm just scrolling and I'm just scrolling. I'm still going, guys. Look at all you get with this software. If you're not using it, if you haven't even taken advantage of the free trial, guys, you got to get on the stick. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to come over and make sure I don't miss anyone in my chat because the hustlers are on it today. We are engaged. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Gina. You know, Gina said nice transition graphics. I'm always trying to step my game up. That's what it's all about, guys. Anything I can do to make things, you know, better. That's why we got a robot now. You know, just trying to do things. Hey, possible. Yes, yes. It took myself 1 day of TA to pay for my next month. See what I'm saying? Guys, the proof is in the pudding. The working class hustlers of America have united and all over the globe. All right. So let's go back into Tactical Arbitrage. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a look. First of all, let's take a look at the searches that I have going right now. So all you got to do is come over to Search Manager. Got to drink my smoothie. Oh, check this out. Check this out, hustlers. I got to show you something. So here's a store called Boscov's. And, you know, I used to source that store all the time. I don't know why I stopped. But we did a source, and I'm just gonna show you something real quick why we did it, because I'm always preaching, and I wanna show you. Hold on a second, if I can get it to act right here. Okay, so what you're looking at right now is a software called Tactical Bucket. Sometimes you'll hear people talk about it. Trust me, you don't need it. It's like the way Christopher Grant puts it, it's like bolting on a turbocharger onto Tactical Arbitrage. So there's just so much more you can do with it. But this is what I did for our benefit today, just to give you an example. Okay, so I'm going to go into my dashboard, right? And then I'm going to come over to discount list. Now watch what I do here. This is using this software just to figure out what discounts are available, because the software goes out. Now watch what we do here. We're going to say USA. We're going to say, is the site on TA? Tactical Arbitrage, yes. Do we want a store-wide sale? Because that's all we're really interested in. Now watch what I did. Because here's what I want to show you. Just based on that search criteria, look at how many pages worth of discounts you got. And you can see where it's populated. 5% off store-wide, okay? 12% off store-wide, 10%, 25% store-wide. Now watch what I did. You see where Boscov's has 15% store-wide, 10% store-wide. So what I ended up doing, let me see. I actually did a search, and I put those discounts in there. Let me show you what I mean by that, because you'll hear me preaching when you're doing online arbitrage. If you're not using some type of gift card, if you're not using some type of cash back, if you're not using some type of discount code, you know what's going to happen? You're not giving yourself any type of advantage. You're not the only one out here doing this. And then you want to say, I can't find anything. I don't want to hear it. Let me show you something. If you're using this software, you're not putting anything. Look at 15% store discount, 5% gift card. You're talking 20% between those two. And now we got a search going. And guess what? We're going to see results that someone isn't going to see if he didn't do anything. And the person that didn't put anything in here sits up there and goes, I can't find anything, because you haven't done anything to get the degree of separation that you need. How many times have you guys heard me preaching about separation? Now, if you don't know me, if you haven't been on this channel, they also call me the preacher. And see, y'all gonna get me started up in here. Let me take a drink. Because y'all gonna give me the preaching. Let me see here. Let me make sure. Let me keep up with the chat. Let's see. Okay. I see somebody jumped into the raffle. Somebody wants that gift card. It's going to be a gift card for Target this week, guys. Last week it was Walmart. The idea is you guys can use that to source with, but of course you can use it for yourself. And I really enjoy it. So I think we might just keep that up. We'll see. All right. So anyway, let's go back. And incidentally, if there's a category that you want us to look in, let me know. But here's what we got going right now. We got Boscov's going. We got a search going in the category of industrial and scientific. There's a lot of gems in there that people don't know about. Of course, we got toys and games going, and we got pet supplies. Pet supplies is not one of my favorites, but I did that for the benefit of the hustlers because I think a lot of you guys like that category. So we're gonna see if we can find something right now. Now I don't know. I wanted to actually get some products already. That way we could have just jumped right in. But you know what? It's good if you can actually see me go through the process so you can see how I think and how I formulate my strategies. So the first thing we want to do is deselect everything and select Boscov's. The next thing we want to do is take out that match quality because that's trying to match images. And if it doesn't like it, it won't show it. We know how to tell. We don't need that. Tell you what we'll do. We'll select everything. The truth is, when we did the Boscov search, I filtered it down to certain things. So let's see what comes up. We might get something. Yep, we got, looks like 48 products to look at. So here's what we'll start looking at. Now watch what I'm looking at here. The first thing I'm looking at is estimated monthly sales. Okay, if you got 1,611 monthly sales, that's something worth looking at. Now I wouldn't get into something this big. So you're just gonna see me scrolling. Another thing I'm looking at is the number of sellers. That's why I love having it in basic mode, because it just puts everything out here. But if you're in basic, just know you're not gonna see all of the items. I don't know why that is. I'm just gonna scroll. Whenever I see only one seller, 9 times out of 10, that's the actual manufacturer or whatever. Now, if you see, let's see, let's look at the next page. We may not see anything yet because the search hasn't been running that long. Okay. So what we'll do is, this has 3 sellers. I don't think this is a match though. Let's take a look at that. because these are small numbers, but look at that return on investment. That's 52%. That means you're going to spend, and you see how when you hover over here, there's your discounts. But even without your discounts, you're looking at a 52% return on investment. You got to understand, guys, some people don't like those numbers, and then they go work for a company that doesn't even get these kind of numbers. Some of you work at jobs and you don't even really know what your company's return on investment is. So then you go into business with unrealistic goals because you don't understand business. See, I work for a company that's happy if they make 3 cents on a dollar. Now, obviously, you can't work with those kind of margins, but just think, this is a company that's doing hundreds of millions. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand how business works, and you have to have a strategy. You don't just say, all right, let me see what I can sell. First, you determine and define what margins you want to work with, and then you start looking. That way, you're on the right path. All right, this has variations, but here's what you would do. The first thing I would do is probably check to see if I'm restricted. You see how the software tells me I'm not restricted. Then from there, before I even go in, is the product in stock? Now it says yes, but we need to look. So right on that link, it'll take you there. And then you got to make sure you're looking at the right color. This says blue, so you got to make sure you got blue. And you see all of a sudden the price changed. So sometimes it doesn't always work out exactly like you might have thought. That's okay. You just keep moving. You see the kind of numbers I get because I just keep moving, right? You're going to do a lot of work, guys, and I'm not here to blow smoke and try and tell you that, hey, I'm a guru, and guess what? You can have all this stuff and you don't have to do any work. No, you're not going to get that from me because that's not true. Oh, you know what? There's 16 products from this bits and pieces. Let's take a look at that. Now, that's a site that you only get if you have Tactical Bucket. But guess what? If I got Tactical Bucket, you got Tactical Bucket. At least you do today. All right. We don't want, actually, all we want is bits and pieces. So we'll take that out. Let's see what we get. All right, we got 9 products. I'll come back to the chat in a minute, guys. I haven't forgotten you. Now, again, I'm looking at estimated monthly sales. I'm looking at number of sellers. And if those look okay, then I look and see what's my return on investment. Because if it's not at least 20%, I move on. Okay. Then I look and say, okay, am I restricted? Is Amazon going to let me sell the product? It says yes. Then I go in and see, is it selling on the particular site for the price that the software is saying? Software says it should be $12.99. That's not including your discounts. Okay, there it is, $12.99. Then I look and see, is it really selling on Amazon for $25? You see how this is starting to come together? And now you see it on Amazon, $25. Then you look and see who else is selling it. Let's see. And look at, this is important, guys. This is important. Amazon is selling the product. Now, a lot of people will not jump on with Amazon, but okay, my name ain't a lot of people. I jump on with Amazon and I've never had them, mess me around. They're not going to give me the lion's share. But look at, you can see how much stock they have. They only have 19. Now, then you got this person. Look at the amount of ratings this guy has. 56,000. Guys, you got to start looking at your competition not as enemies. You got to start looking and saying, man, If this guy's selling this, he knows what he's doing. That tells me that's another way of knowing you're getting into a good product. If this guy's selling it, okay, and he only got 4. Now look at what you can do. Now you got your keeper chart and all of your tan area. You can see, you know, when Amazon has it. Now look at, we're looking at 3 months. Let's look at over a year. Amazon doesn't have this product a lot. Okay. Now look at what you can do. If you have Tactical Arbitrage, you get the Chrome extension Hummingbird. Click on it. It should populate. Mine's been acting kind of weird lately. I don't know what's going on with, but what I really wanted was the Tactical Edge feature anyway, because now we're going to get more data in order to make a decision. Okay. Estimated monthly sales, 14. Look at the average 90-day rank. Right now it's selling for 25. Over the last 3 months, it goes for 28.64. Look at the sales rank, but look at the average 90. You're going to do all right with that. Okay. This guy's actually back ordered. Now look at, remember when we did this? And the system told you that he had 4 in stock. This is the reason why you want to use this type of software. You wouldn't have known. He ain't got no stock. He's back ordered. That's going to help you make a decision. You see what I'm saying? So let's see, new sellers. And look at, you see how I clicked on that new sellers and I'm just running because I can see they never have that many sellers on this product. That's another thing that you want to consider. Okay. So let me go to my chat before Jim jumps on me. Actually, you know what? Also, let me look, see what's going on. Oh my God. It's already been an hour. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Tony. Exactly. I don't know what's been going on with that. I need to send them a ticket and see what's going on. Oh, thanks guys. It looks like we got 24 users. We got 22 likes. We're doing good. If you haven't hit that like button, make sure you hit it. If you haven't entered the word that you need to enter, the robot told you what to enter so that you could get into the drawing. As a matter of fact, let me see what's going on with my giveaway. Hold on a second. Okay. Everybody. Wait, hold on. No, I think everybody's okay. I'll let you know. I might be, looks like I only got 1 person that's eligible for the giveaway. Hold on a second. We got to make sure that everybody who wants to be involved, everybody who wants to be in the drawing, type the word card in there. Even if you already typed it, type it again. We got to make sure. For some reason it okay, I see it. Yep. I see Gina just got back in. Anybody else? If you want it, I see. Yep. There you go. Type it again. Type it again. Type it again. I see it. Sorry about that. The robot was acting weird. I'm going to blame it on the robot. There you go. I see Deborah. Yep. Everybody type the word card in the chat if you want to be eligible for the free gift card giveaway. And while you guys are doing that, we're going to go back into the product and figure out what's going on here. So here's what I would do. Again, we're using the software to make a decision. Based on this, I would probably go with this product. Okay, especially when I'm going to be using a 25% discount and I'm going to be using a discounted gift card, I think. Let me show you how I came up with that. Now watch this. Again, I was using Tactical Bucket. The store is bits and pieces. You see that 25% off. You can even see when the dates from the 8th until the 18th. You see that? Then you come over to this column. Oh, no, there is nothing else. But 25%, that's a lot, guys. That's worth looking at just for that. Now watch what we do here. Let's see, does this really work? We're going to do it right now. See, now what I would do is get 10 of these. Let's see, would it let us? Yes. Now we're going to start checking out. Now, the code should be this. Let's see if it works. This is how you do it, guys. Only one offer will be applied to your order. Invalid promo code. So then we come back because we had another one. Let's see. Let's try this one. See if that works. Okay, your offer has been applied. So instead of 25, we saved 20. Not bad. Look at. Okay, look at what just happened. So, guys, this stuff works. You just saved 20%. And mind you, here's what you got to be thinking about. When I said everybody's using this, everybody's out there sourcing, but everybody ain't putting in the discounts. They're not taking that extra step because they're lazy. How many times have I preached to you? Selling on Amazon is just like going to work. How many people do you know that will go to work from now until retirement? They don't need a motivational speech. They don't need a seminar. They don't need any feel good. They just go to work and they're going to go until retirement. But how much work will they do when they get there? Are they really putting forth their absolute best? Some people will just go through the motions and then they'll go and get into a business on Amazon and they'll just go through the motions. And if you are just going to go through the motions, then you're going to be competing with them. This separates you. Just that step right there. They won't see this product. You see what I'm saying? And if they do, it might not match their criteria on how much money they want to make. That's why it's so important. This is a product that I would get. And now we're moving on. Let's see. But before we do that, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back into my... All right, you guys are on it. Let's see. I'm just making sure that everybody who wants to participate is in there. Let me refresh this because I'm not seeing everybody. Oh, this thing is acting wonky today. Okay. I don't know. We're going to have everybody, we're going to get more into a little bit more search, and then we're going to have everybody type that in again. Sorry about that, guys. We're going to give away that card, but we got to make sure that everybody gets in there. So nobody type anything in right now. we're gonna have everybody do it in a little bit. Let's see if we can find some other products first, and then everyone's gonna have to type it in again, but just hang with me and we'll get it done. So let me go back, and like I said, this wind chime I would actually get. And remember, once I'm at one store, that's typically where I'm going to stay. So let me just refresh this, because there may be more items that are in there now, and I may have to, let's see here. No, I won't. Okay. Now see, in this case, I might not want to spend $20 just to make 6, but I might, because it certainly falls into my return on investment. Okay. So let's see here. Here we go again. Are we restricted? No. Is it at the website for $24.99 before your discount? Actually, it's even better. They marked it down. Okay? They marked it down to 20. Okay? And you're probably going to be able to, I can't guarantee that, but you're probably going to be able to put that discount in there, and you could save even more money. But is it just about $40 on Amazon? Yes, it is. Let's look at the keeper chart. And as I'm running, you see that price? That's what you want. You see that it's consistently at $40. Okay. And you could click on these little boxes and see who actually is selling it at that particular time. You know, you can see what your rank is. And you can't, you know, you got to understand, guys, if you're a beginner, you have to understand you're trying to sell product as quick as possible. But when you look at a product like this, and we're going to get into Tactical Edge with it, you're going to learn how to trust your instincts. When you're putting your products in front of what, over 300 million people? If they're saying estimated monthly sales 7, and you only got one person, and they're merchant fulfilled, that means they're going to do the shipping themselves. Boy, they got a lot of stock. Okay. You're going to be ahead of them by going FBA, you see? So here's what we're going to do now. Now we're going to go back. Let's see. Let's get out of, well, we'll take one more look at. Because see, now as you go down, you're getting into less estimated monthly sales. So what we want to do now, we're going to go back to our search manager. And we're going to look. Yeah, let's look in industrial and scientific. Let's close some of this. I got so many windows open here. Let's close some of that. Close. Let's see. Okay. And here we go again. We're looking at our estimated monthly sales. I don't source typically on eBay. I have. But see, here's a product I'm probably restricted in. No, I'm not. Let's see. When you got this many sales going, then you might not mind that you don't make as much because it's a volume deal going on. Those are the types of decisions that you got to make. But here you can see right away, you don't see Amazon on that listing at all. Now you got to look. Let's see, because a lot of times Walmart is out of stock. and we don't like that price. So something must have changed. And I'm going to tell you something. What I've noticed with Walmart, they're doing a lot of third party. And here's where you need to be thinking about it, not just from a sourcing standpoint. Hustlers, we're going to have to get on that platform and start selling. I've been meaning to do it. It's going to happen. Probably close to 90% of the products that are being sold on Walmart.com are being sold by third-party sellers, and they're selling. Okay, so we gotta start thinking about expanding. But again, it kind of goes back to what we were talking about earlier. You got to have the capital for that. Okay, and I only see 3 products, so let's look at our filters and see what's going on here. Let's take that out. We might get a little something more. We might not. Let's see what happens. Okay, a little bit more now. Let's see. I tell you what, guys, you're going to start seeing me sourcing more at Lowe's, at Home Depot. I'm starting to come across some pretty good deals, but you gotta, estimated monthly sales. That's fine. When you see a green line with a lot of squigglies like that, that's a lot of velocity. This probably isn't correct. This is probably selling more. Okay. Check your restrictions. If you're good there, check the store. If the product is there at the price that they're saying, if they will ship it to you, you got to make sure that delivery is available. You'll learn all of that stuff as you go along. Is it really being sold on Amazon for $18.99? Yes, it is. You got 25 people selling this, but that doesn't mean you're competing with 25 people, right? Because you're only worried about the prime, of course, new. And look at that, just reduced. Okay. And when you're selling, let's see, if you jump in at $18.99, look at the stock that these guys have. He has 4, he's got 6. This one has 6. You'll sell your product, okay? And then, from there, you might go back into your filters and just do all Lows. Once you let your search go long enough. That might be one that I would look at, okay? Let me check my chat and see what's going on. Let's see. Okay. All right, guys, we've been an hour and 18 minutes. So if anybody wants me to look at a particular category, we can look at that, and I'll show you how to do that. Let's see. I'll just wait for that. And here's what we're going to do. Okay. I see 1, 2, 3. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people available for the gift card giveaway. And I'm just going to call out those people so we know who's eligible. I see Brandon Hudson, Joseph Rivette, Lisa Kovaleski, Stephanie Mills, Tycoon. If you didn't hear your name called, type the word card in the chat right now. That way we make sure my robot's acting up on me, guys. Sorry about that, but I want to make sure that everybody gets a chance. All right, I see more people coming out. I see Tech Minimalist, Tony, Biz and Product Reviews, Dentless Media. There we go. If you keep going, if you didn't hear your name and you want to be in, type the word card in the chat. And I will call that out once more before we actually do the drawing. I'm going to check my chat and see if anybody had a particular category that they wanted the working class hustlers to look in. Wait, what truck are you talking about? Are you talking about my Range Rover? Because you can have that thing if you want it. I don't even drive that gas guzzling. Trust me, I'm over it, okay? All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Nobody typed in a particular category, so here's what we're going to do. Or if you did, I missed it. Let's see. Watch what we do here. We're going to come down to always be scanning. We're going to click on that. And watch what we do here. We're going to say, instead of all countries, we're going to say USA. Then we're going to come over to the filter manager. And in our source, I'll just leave it. There's some that I don't particularly want to see, but it doesn't matter. I'll just leave it. In the category, right now it's set to gourmet and grocery because that's what I like. But we'll deselect that. And let's see what we're going to look at. Let's look in home and kitchen and see what happens. And I may not stay here. That's not my absolute favorite category. Now, this won't let you display in your basic. You have to look in the advanced mode, which I really don't like. But once you know what you're scanning for, it's okay. Because right here, I'm looking at monthly sales. And you can have that sorted, you know, if you want. You can see your price. You can see your adjusted price. You can see what the Amazon buy box is. But again, this is Walmart. And you got to be careful anymore with Walmart. When first of all, it's out of stock. Number two, it's not even sold by Walmart. But remember, you can have the software when something is out of stock. You can have the software notify you when it comes back into stock. That is so important, guys. That way, you're never wasting your time when you're sourcing. And I love getting that email and that text message that says, hey, that product that was such a good deal is back in stock. You can clear the shelves and do it like that. Let's see, what is this? Can't make no money on that anyway. Here, we'll reset our filters. Filter manager. Let's see. I'm just going to pick another category. We didn't look at anything in toys and games. Let's take a look in that. See what we can find. Let's see. I don't think I'm approved for Play-Doh anyway. Oh, looks like I am. Let's see. You see what I'm saying, guys? All of this stuff, more and more, if you're buying at Walmart, you gotta be careful. Now, this item, Play-Doh, is out of stock. Now, watch what I do with this. Watch what I do with this. What I will do is this. I'll come over to Amazon and see, is it really selling for $32.66? It's actually selling for more than that. I'll look just to see who's selling it. Looks like a couple of people, and these are big players, okay? So you look at that rank. I'll go ahead, open up Tactical Edge. Look at that line like that. You see all that velocity? Let this populate. This is doing more than 34. With that rank, and you can see, as I'm running this across, I'm looking at new sellers. You never really have a ton of sellers. You know how sometimes you'll have 20, 30 people on a listing, okay? I'm looking at my average 90-day rank, my average 90-day price, and then I'm looking at what it was selling at. They won't even show a price. But the software had it here. Now watch what I do. It's out of stock. I move on, but before I move on, I open this up. I come to my Kohl's out of stock. I save it. I already have the system monitoring my Kohl's out of stock folder, and it's telling me when stuff comes in, so that I already know. With everything that I just looked at, all the data that I just looked at, I already know as soon as this comes in, I'm on it. You might not make all that much money, but it fits my return on investment. All right, let me come back to my chat and make sure I didn't miss something. Gina says, I learned the out of stock from you. Made out of stock folders too. When I get text, feel like I won the lottery. Tony says, yes, thank you for showing the out of stock, blah, blah, blah. All right. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people. We're going to have the drawing. Is everybody ready for the drawing? Type it in the chat if you're ready. Because if you're not ready, we can wait, you know. Let's see. All right. Biz and Product Review says yes. Gina says yes. Tony says yes. Tex says yes. I guess it's unanimous. We're going to have the drawing. All right. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, guys. Anybody who didn't get a chance to type in the word card in the chat, you got one last shot. So in the meantime, let me just go over my notes and make sure I didn't miss anything. I think we had a good turnout today. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. If anybody needs to get at me, you know how to connect. Let me just put that up for you. Text the words working class hustler. There's a couple of people scheduled to hop on a call with me. Oh, I just saw somebody else jumped out here. El Compassi. I'll never get that name right. So yeah, I got a couple people scheduled to hop on a call after the live stream. So get at me before my attention gets diverted. I am available for coaching. I really don't do that right now, but if you really needed it, you know, if you got questions, I got no problem. All right, guys, we ready to roll it. Let me just double check, make sure I didn't miss. Wait a minute. Let's see. Yvette, you need to just type the word card and just enter that. Okay, yeah, you're good. You're good to go. I got you in there. But anyway, we had a question. Let's see. Oh, got you, Andrew. Somebody was asking, what am I going to be talking about on the call? Well, one person wants to talk about collaborating and getting together on some products. And somebody else just has questions. You know, a lot of times I'll get someone that's brand new and they just like having somebody to talk to, somebody that's in the business that they can run questions by, ideas, and just kind of get that nudge that they need to get in the water. That's all. So, all right, guys, enough yakking. Now it's time to have the drawing. Let's see here. Let me get over there. All right. Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Dang, yeah. See, drummer got in there. All right, guys, here we go. Roll it. And looks like, here, let me show you. Can you guys see that? Andrew Anderson. Andrew Anderson won. So here's the deal. I don't know if we're connected or not, Andrew. See, the chat should have told you won anyway. There's my number on the screen. What you want to do is text me. If we're not connected already, you need to text the words working class hustler. so we can get you saved. And then once we get officially connected, we'll go ahead and get you your gift card. Good job. And thank you for hanging out. Let's see. Oh, and he had my course. There you go. You just got it paid for you. Look at it that way. All right, guys. Well, you got the course. So you could, if we're not connected, I would prefer you connect with me, but you can, as one of my students, you can connect with me through Udemy, through the course as well. If anybody has any questions, leave it in the comments for the video. The video will show as a replay a little later. So if you forgot anything, you can do that. And like I said, connect with me. That's the way to do it, guys. And that's going to do it. I will see you guys on Thursday and Friday when we do the uploaded videos. And we'll see you next Saturday when we go live again. And remember, this is what to sell on Amazon. I'm Horace, respecting your mind, your time, and most definitely your grind. I done showed you how to go out there and get that paper. It's time to go get mine. Music! Biz and product reviews. Thank you. I appreciate you taking the time and making the commitment to spend that time with me. That's what this is all about. And I want you to be blessed as well. Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night, everybody.